If you've been getting beat, if you're reacting too late, or if you're getting off balance, it's probably not your speed. It's probably your stance. Your stance is the first thing you need to learn before you do anything else before the ball is snapped. So today, I'm gonna teach you guys how to use the stances correctly. So we all want to be better flag football players, right? Well, the first thing we need to understand are the fundamentals. Now, before a play starts, the first thing that we need to do is have the correct stance. Today, I'm going to teach you what those are. So, one thing you'll realize about the stances that I'm teaching today, they're all going to have the same concept. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing we need to understand is that we need to have our feet shoulder width apart. They're going to be just even with each other. We don't want to have wide feet. We want to have our feet right here. When we have wide feet, it slows us down. We don't want to be slow. We want to be able to move left and right as easy as we possibly can without having anything holding us back. Now, if we have closed feet, now we don't have balance. We can't really do anything like this off the line doing anything. When we're standing like this, it doesn't even feel right. So make sure that we have ourselves square and we have our feet shoulder width apart. The second thing we want to do is bend our knees. When we stand straight up, it slows us down. We can't move too fast when we're standing straight up. But once we get our knees bent, we're able to move however we need to, a lot faster and smoother. When we have straight knees, it just makes us look stiff and it slows us down because we can't run with straight legs as fast as we can with our knees bent. The third thing we want to do, we want to lean forward. We want all the weight on the balls of our feet. So we want the back of our heels just a little bit off the ground. It's going to help us move a lot easier. It's going to help us break easier and cut a little bit faster. And while we're here, we're going to stick to number 4. We want to have our chest over top of our feet. What this does is it gives us good balance. Standing here, we can get off balance a lot easier. We can move a lot easier because it makes us stand up a little bit more. But when we're here, we have all the weight here, so it makes it harder for us to get off balance when we're in this position. And number 5, we need to always have our hands ready. Now, whether it's coming off the line, or we need to get a quick pass, or whether we're hand fighting, or even on defense, when the quarterback when they call hike, we need to get our hands ready. We don't know how fast the ball is coming. We might be able to get an interception. Maybe it's a quick toss play, something like that, a quick pass play. We want to get our hands ready. When our hands are down and the ball snapped, we've already lost. Even if it comes down to pumping our hands backwards, we're slowing ourselves down when we're running like this. We got to get our arms moving. So by them always being ready, we'll be prepared when the ball snapped. Now these are bad stances. If I'm a receiver and I'm at the line of scrimmage, if I take off like this, my defender's gonna have a smile on his face. My feet are down, my knees aren't bent, and I'm standing straight up. That's every cornerback or defensive back's dream, to have you coming up to the line, standing like that. So let's make sure we stick to our keys. So here are a few of the common mistakes that I see that we need to get rid of immediately. Number 1, we're standing too tall. Remember, we want to keep our knees bent. Number 2, we're flat-footed. We're not going anywhere or making anybody fear us when we're flat-footed. We can't move if we can't get our feet out the ground. Number 3, our hands are down. If we don't pick our hands up, especially in contact, we're getting jammed right off the line, and they're gonna push us back to the bleachers. Number 4, we're stiff. We need to be relaxed. Act like you wanna be out there and play football. When you're stiff, you look nervous. You look like you don't wanna play, and you look like you don't know what you're doing. Coaches see that, they're gonna attack you every play. And last, keep your eyes up. You can't catch, you can't play if you can't see. All right, guys, we just went over how to correctly use our stances. Now remember our keys. Feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna be bent at the knees. We're gonna have our chest over our feet. We wanna do a slight lean. We wanna have our hands up. And last, we wanna make sure that we can see everything. The best football players have great stances. Once we learn the fundamentals, we're gonna become faster, we're gonna become quicker, and we're gonna gain confidence. And once we gain confidence, we'll be able to play faster. We'll be able to stop thinking and just react. And the best way to do that is to practice. Always work on your craft and be your own perfect. This is Flag Football Academy with Coach Rick. Until next time.